Welcome to Retired Rider. Hope that you are doing well today. Harley-Davidson, here we go again. Harley-Davidson, are they 100% American made? We've been down this road before, but I hear people that keep talking about it. No, they are not 100% American made. Let's put that down in the past. It's not true. It's absolutely false. They are not 100% American made. And is it really a big deal that they're not? Kind of. Not really, if that makes any sense. But let's check this out. Just a quick Google search, all right? While Harley-Davidson motorcycles are assembled in the USA, they are not 100% American made. As many of their components are sourced from other countries, including Japan, Italy, Germany, and Mexico. So, no, they're not 100% American made. They are assembled in the USA with parts that are manufactured from the USA and outsourced, you've seen it, from other countries. Now, what is made in the USA when it comes to Harley? Well, let's just pull that up with a simple Google search. American-made parts. While some parts are sourced from abroad, Harley-Davidson does manufacture certain components in the U.S., including the powertrain, composite plastic parts, and windshields. Okay? Harley-Davidson has also expanded its production beyond the U.S. with factories in Thailand and Brazil. And in my opinion, just my opinion, I think eventually it will all be overseas unless things change in this country and the leadership at Harley-Davidson changes. Moving production to Thailand. Harley-Davidson is moving production of some models, including the Pan America, Sportster, and the Nightster to Thailand to reduce tariffs and take advantage of tax breaks. Now, I'm not sure about that. How that's really working out or worked out, no, I'm not really sure about that. But the main focus on this video is we're trying to make a point that no, Harley-Davidson is not 100% made, or should I say, not made with 100% American manufactured parts. They're just not. It's okay. You don't have to get butthurt about it or upset about it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. What really is made 100% in America? I'd have to do Google search on that too, because I don't know. Most everything that's sitting in my desk in front of me is made in a foreign country or has foreign country parts manufactured in it. You know, take the GoPro sitting there. I mean, there's the boombox sitting there. Everything's sitting here. It's got foreign parts in it. And most of it's probably made overseas. But people get so upset when you say, well, Harley-Davidson ain't 100% American made. And they get all bent out of shape. And I understand it. I understand because Harley-Davidson has such a great history. We've been down this road before thousand times. But they have a great history, great culture. And in the past, they were made in America, 100%. But not anymore. It's just not cost effective. But in my opinion, they should manufacture all of the motorcycle here in the U.S. and make it legitimately made in America. American-made bike. And me personally, I'd like to see all manufacturing back to the United States. I'd like to see everything we sell in the United States be manufactured in the United States, and we just sell it out to other countries. That's what I'd like to see in, a perfect world. But we all know we do not live in a perfect world. And Harley-Davidson is not perfect. I mean, Harley-Davidson has its flaws. Sorry, I had something in my eye. What the hell that was? like any other manufacturer does. I just don't understand. I mean, I understand that people take pride in their Harley Davidson they got sitting in their garage. I do too. But I just walked out there a few minutes ago and was looking at my Harley Davidson. And on the center dash, where the plastic piece goes across the top, and you got your little plug-in for your little, intercom stuff and talking blah, blah, blah. I don't use that stuff. But anyway, it's pulling up. This bike was bought in November. It's a 2024. Why is it pulling up? Now I got to push it back down and stick it back down again. Now, my choice is I can fix it myself. No problem. But I shouldn't have to. I should not have to worry about plastic pieces coming up from Harley. Now, this just ain't Harley. This is all manufacturing because there's no quality in it anymore. There's no quality in producing parts. There's no pride. There's no pride in manufacturing something that's nice and building something that's going to last. There's no pride in it anymore. And yes, it's Harley's fault that that's not sticking down properly. Somebody didn't do their job right. Was it a Friday? Was it Monday? I don't know. But it shouldn't be that way on, especially a $30,000 motorcycle. There is no reason for that. So like I said, I can either fix it myself, which I can do, or I can take it back to Harley and let them keep it for 2 weeks to just put some glue down on that strip. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix it myself, which I really shouldn't have to, but I will. I mean, I could call Harley up and they'll come get it and they'll take it back to their shop and 2 weeks from now I got a bike and I don't want to wait 2 weeks, so I'll fix it myself. But that being said, I shouldn't have to. And I also know another YouTuber, I won't mention his name because I don't know if he would like me to do that or not, that had an issue with his 2024 where it had an oil leak. I think it was on the rocker cover, I want to say. I'm not sure. And he has to take it back and get it fixed, and he's going to, and Harley will fix it. But that shouldn't be an issue on a brand new bike. And yes, I know, I hear you, I know. This stuff happens in every manufacturing situation. It happens on cars. Anything can fail at any time. But when you have too many failures, like I've already found several things on that bike, does it make me hate Harley? No. Does it get me upset with Harley? Yes. And it just shouldn't be that way. But getting back to the topic at hand. No, Harley-Davidson is not 100% American made. And maybe that's, reason of some of their failures is because, they're having their stuff outsourced to countries that are not really doing a good job of putting it together. Maybe it has a lot to do with, if they're outsourcing to Japan or wherever. I mean, maybe it's an issue. Maybe it's the quality. Is somebody doing quality control inspection on the parts they're getting in? I don't know. Side this back. Harley-Davidson motorcycles are assembled in the U.S., but they are 9% man-made. The man-made components are sourced from other countries, including Japan, Italy, Germany, and Mexico. Germany usually makes a good product. I will say that. So, I don't know. You got examples of foreign parts. You have brakes and clutches from Italy. You have engine pistons from Australia. You have suspension from Japan, and electronic components from Mexico and China. Mexico and China. There's your electrical problems right there. China does not put out a good product, nor does Mexico. So there's your issues. I know that they're having a lot of electrical issues on some bikes in the 2024s, 2025s. So I know, with their wires, something going on with their wires, with their wiring harnesses and things like that. So I know they're having issues. I've got friends that had issues. So, and those are foreign made parts. So I wish and I hope and I dream that someday Harley will manufacture all of its parts, electronics, everything back in the United States, and it will be 100% American-made motorcycle. And I understand I'm not foolish and I'm not stupid. I understand that there just probably wasn't no manufacturers here to do to outsource to that are here that make these components here in the United States. A lot of stuff's been outsourced since the 90s. So I get that too. But if I'm going to claim to be an American-made motorcycle, I'm not going to be outsourcing all those parts. I'm going to make them in-house, or at least have the facilities to make them here in America. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say that's very costly. That's going to drive up the cost of the bike. I understand that. I understand making parts in America does drive up the cost of the part because it's a higher cost than your employees. You got to pay your employees more. I get all that, but I'd rather do that. Pay that higher cost and be more justified in that higher cost, and be able to say, yeah, this was 100% American made. It wasn't manufactured by some child labor country where these children are making these parts and assemble these parts. But that's another topic and another thing for another channel. But no, Harley-Davidson is not 100% American made. I just showed you the proof. Quick Google search will show you that. It's not, it doesn't take rocket science to figure it out. You guys know that. It's just not. And you can say the same thing for Indian. Indian's not 100% American made. They're just not. So it is what it is. I mean, I just get a little bit aggravated when people say, oh, Harley's 100%, Harley's an American made motorcycle. No, you got Japanese parts in that bike. Well, you got China parts in that bike. You got Mexico parts in that bike. It's no different. It's not 100% American made. It might be 100% American assembled, but it's not 100% American made. And it's unfortunate, to be honest with you. I would really love to see Harley-Davidson be 100% American made. That means every component on that motorcycle was made in the USA and put on that Harley-Davidson. That's what I would love to see. And no, I don't hate Harley-Davidson at all. If I hated Harley-Davidson, there wouldn't be one in my garage. I just hate to see what's going on with Harley-Davidson, and not just Harley-Davidson, our manufacturing in this country in a whole. It's hurtful to see what's happened and what's going on in the last, since the 90s, when we lost tons of manufacturing and things got outsourced to other countries. It's despicable. It's despicable what happened to Harley, and it's despicable what happened to a lot of people's jobs in the automotive field and everything. It's very disappointing. It's sickening. And my hope is that someday Harley can have all of its parts made in the United States, and so can our car manufacturers. I know that's hoping for a lot and probably never going to happen, but I would hope we could do that. Maybe we could get, our Congress and our Senate, our congressmen and our senators and our president to get these things figured out. Chances of that, who knows? Some people want to do it. Some people don't want to do it. Everybody's got their hand in the cookie jar, and you know how that goes in politics. But I would love to see it. But this video is basically to say, look, no, Harley-Davidson is not 100% American-made. Indian's not 100% American-made. There ain't nothing probably in your house that's 100% American-made. There's some kind of foreign part in it, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Harley because I think as time goes on, it's going to bring them more problems. Having problems now, and when they get more advanced in technology, they got the big wide screen now. What is it, 12 inches, I want to say now? Is that what it is now? 12-inch screen. Everything's done by that, that electronic screen. And if that's outsourced to Japan or China, I think it's China, you don't know what the hell you're going to get. You just don't know. They don't put pride in what they're making over there. Well, Americans don't either anymore. But they don't put pride in that anymore. They don't put any pride in that. They're just wanting to get the product out and using child labor and everything else in these countries to do it. So you don't know what you're getting. And it's very unfortunate. But I do, on the other hand, think Harley needs to inspect those things, make sure they work, put them through the grueling test, make sure these parts work, make sure parts are glued down, make sure the robot's making a good weld, make sure our paint is not all nasty when it comes out of the paint booth. Harley needs to make sure and do a better job at quality control, in my opinion. Now, I've had comments on my last video, let's ignore the welds, ignore this, ignore that. No, I'm not going to ignore it because I paid money to have a good bike. I paid the high dollar to have a nice, well-made, well-put-together motorcycle. So you can't ignore that. And a lot of people ain't going to ignore it or not going to ignore that. They're going to walk away from it. And I know a lot of you out there said on my last video that is Harley going broke? That, oh no, Harley will never go broke. Harley will be around forever. And you might be right. Harley Davidson might be around forever. But I'll tell you this, in my opinion, that they won't be American owned forever. Somebody else will own Harley Davidson. And it probably will most likely be a foreign entity. Hate me all you want. That's okay. You can hate me. I'm just telling you that's where it's going if something doesn't change. Anyway, thanks for coming along. I appreciate every one of you. Like, subscribe, hit that share button, share the video. I'm not on here to disrespect anybody. I'm not on here to make anybody mad. These are just my opinions. And if you don't like my opinion, I understand. But also there's facts. The facts are, you've seen them. I brought the facts up. I showed them to you. Harleys are not 100% made in the USA. They are 100% assembled in the USA, and that's it. And I hope, like I said, that we can get back to 100% made in the USA. But we'll see what happens. Again, thanks for coming along. Have a great day, and we will see you on the next one. Take care now.